familia Gen Z bamechoma muntu wote asiogopa misuse of government property. 9th of October, my dear brothers and sisters. Let's push the message. Let's make it memorable so that our grandfathers can be in their graves and they say, hey, our children really knew the true significance of 9th of October, the independence. Asanteni sana, Mungu awabariki. Mimi enda kwa kulala, saa zinayoyoma. Thank you very much, my dear Honorable Suna.
Asante sana Honorable Mugisha.
Mugisha nibyanga byogedde walayi.
Genda Mugisha Anna. Mugisha someone Kamoga, I think Kamoga. Okay. Kamoga o complain is ndawe complain ati nkula byodusi sikutegeta ati punkoze. So Mukasa, good girl, are you ready? If you are ready, please unmute the mic and speak. If boogedde baba ina byaliseyo, please.
Banna omwana akola agamba in conclusion nayogera ebibyo byonna nabimalayo. Oyo si honorable member.
Oba ariyo
in conclusion, now you get everybody in the anyway, guys, thank you for today. Thank you for being here. The new network, actually last night in Guam space, but I'm happy that this happened. Thank you, James, for all this time. I know the weight of holding the space the whole day. So you're doing a good job. Thank you so much. We appreciate you. And your co-host, of course, and all the honorable members that attended today's parliament. These are the things that really warm my heart, that Ugandans, for the first time, take a day off or days off talking about things that really matter, things of substance. For those who have been on Twitter for a long time, you know what we usually would take our day like today as the thieves root and finish up the country. Usually would perhaps get distracted with something really unrelated and spend the whole day on that. And I think that gave them a comfort zone of doing whatever they wanted to do. But do you know what it means? Like you're doing your nonsense and the citizens are seated and saying, okay, this should be like this, and they're also deliberating on important issues. It really warms my heart, because usually we would maybe perhaps be talking about ghosts and something and really unrelated, really that unproductive. But I'm glad that we at least spend our days talking about these things. I know some people feel like we are not doing enough. I know people come here. I know someone here subbed me and my network literally threw me out, and I was like, okay, now this is not working for me. When you are saying that I said we cannot go back to P1, but yes, we can't go to P1 because we already graduated. People don't see the impact. Some people, unfortunately, don't see the impact of this. But even if those 4 boys went to the street, they made a statement. They made a statement. The message was loud and clear. Let no one tell you that, okay, we all understand we need more numbers, but at least the message reached to Gulu. Who knew would have someone protesting Gulu? These are some of the small achievements, that the baby steps that we should be very, very proud of. We started here in Kampala, but the fact that some people stood up and the message has reached Gulu, and the boys, stood up and said, no, Anita must resign. That is a very, very big achievement. I know most people didn't talk about it because, when they put the tweets, most apologists are like, but why are you calling it a group? It's 4 people. It's 4 people, but we are talking about them. It's not about the quality of people. We have seen bigger protests but unproductive protests. But the fact that these people took to the streets, my heart was warm, and I'm like, yeah, now this is what I'm talking about, because we're calling upon every citizen. You know what it means? Like someone has a personal conviction to go to the street and protest. This is what we mean. It's not about, because, these big protests sometimes they're funded, that people are paid to go to the street. But when people wake up on their own accord and say, no, I must talk about this, I must do it, I don't care how many people are, that is someone who has really made a decision, who has really, decided that they need to do something, And that's something that I really, really wanted to come and talk about with a lot of passion. And I really feel proud that we did something. Yeah, I really, really feel proud that we did something. Much as we need to do a lot of mobilization, at least now, those who saw those 4 boys must be curious. When you see something like that, you get curious and say, what were they doing? So that was a demonstration, mobilization at the same time, So we can now say we have foot soldiers in Gulu for sure, As we take accountability today, we can surely say our message, anti-corruption message, reached to Gulu. So, and we continue to look to other regions. The first day we had boys from Hoima, right, James?
Yes, we had 5 boys from Hoima.
Right. So now we can say we have 5 foot soldiers in Hoima. We have 4 foot soldiers in Gulu. We have guys who protested in Jinja. So how can someone say that we've not done anything? How can someone say that we should go back and go back to P1 because we failed peace? We've not failed. We've not failed. If you have 5 people who are really have made a decision, they're not paid, they were not forced, amid this the military regime, amid this those we know, because we know that Gulu before 2 days ago, the new offices were raided, people arrested and remanded. But still people came out protest. That is making a statement, and a huge statement and a bold statement. So guys, I know we come here, speak, and some people come up again. Yesterday, like we were saying, some people come with their statistics, with their numbers, and of course they feel our numbers are not enough. But I feel very proud and associate with this movement, because you guys are doing a great job. Let no one tell us nothing. We just have to keep pushing. We just have to do what we're doing, double the efforts. But yeah, we are there, because if we can say we have east to west. We have central. We are just left with have some people in Barra, and then we say all parts of the country have us, and then So when at least you have a contact person in Gulu, you have a contact person in Jinja, you have a contact person in Hoima. It makes work easier. And of course, when I think I found Kamoga was talking about it, like, if that time Bobby Wine was on the floor Parliament, if that time we were all awake like now, and you have parliamentarians fighting outside, that means it would be easy for us also to take to the streets. And it's exactly what we're doing. Nobody nti abantu tusituse ne ugamba beggulu basituse abejinja message jakuba etuuka, and that is the whole idea. I think that's what Kamonga was saying, nti abantu nokubadde tuwulira nga batakoze impact naye kyagwala n'abantu bebafu abebakidde eddala. So kyavunaanyizibwa nnyo okulaba nti message etuuka ku bantu. Omanyi waliwo ebintu omanyi mu mutwe gwe saawa zino nga tome kyabikozesa. You have a lot of information that is actually you're not processing or using. Okay, but when the right time comes and you need to use this information, or the right time comes, you will understand that use. Okay, so right now our job is to give our people the information, to equip our people with all this information. Pump it as much as we can. Let them have the information. Perhaps it may not make sense to them now, But when we really need them, when we tell the whole country that now we are standing as the whole country, people will be able to know, oh, this is what they were talking about, you know. Perhaps, people, all of us process information differently. But when you keep giving me this information, it's the same thing like when you're talking and then you refer to something. Oh, I heard this and this. Oh, when I was going, I saw this and this. It means this thing is in your subconscious. It is in your mind, but when the right time comes, you refer to it. So this is our job now. Our biggest task should be to inform, equip all the people around us, those near and far, with this information of anti-corruption. We teach them, we keep teaching. They may not understand, but I'm sure with time they will understand this information. Yeah, and James says, "Not I'm say honorable." Yeah, I was speaking. I remember. Not I'm say honorable.
But Antika, you dropped. You requested for the mic and you dropped. I don't know. I'm sorry, right? I'm sorry, honorable. Actually, you are my deputy. Go deputy speaker. Right, honorable, good girl.
So guys, yeah, that was on a light note. I'm really proud of you guys and the job you're doing. Let's keep doing what we're doing. Yeah, we will get there. We will definitely get there. Abantu banje bambagala yesawa yesawa mugisha yesawa kwabaddako, you know. So there's an excuse. Gulu, they have made the statement.
Nayagade na dojira nganga tonnabeera mbaga banna onumbalala good girl tulimye you speak.
Era nze ngenda olaba ne Gulu nabadde neno ngenda beddawo nze ngenda nze ndi foot soldier foot soldier tukolera wansi tetuli majega mu bbanga nga Florence tetutambuzayo bigere ne tutuuka ku ground tewali foot soldier. So my people of Mbarara, I have no excuse. You have time. You've seen a very good. Maybe you had from the things we've seen from Gulu. Actually, I think that's what Morgan was saying, that it is time for us to analyze what's happening in Gulu so that we can use it to educate those that the parliament is coming to, if I'm not mistaken. So we have seen what has been in Gulu. Wabula kyamanyi kijja tewali, tewali kijja kyamanyi wabula okujja kwakati ebbala ekirungi ekiriyo nsirimu mungi. So bajje nga bakimanyi nti bagenda bajja tujja bakolako ng'obuyinza bwebulagira.
Okoze otya ate?
Mukisha yalagidde agaitibwa balina ebiwuka ate embala kati yekutte akati. Why not? Ate ebyana binyirira katugenda batega abana abagajja tugabase ku suwaani bagawulira ag'embalala. Tolaba. But my guys in Mbarara, it's time to organize, strategize, and we cannot allow them to just come and go without making a statement, you know. Ate mujjukire nti abantu bali abasinga bagana okusayininga n'ekyeta moto kitegeeza ko basinga okuba n'abantu abali corrupt. Mukimanyi ekyo mwerabira nnyo lwanamu muli bakujjukiza abasinga abeeyo tebasayininga kusensa motion, meaning they endorse corruption. Kati yo byetagana kufuna eyamiggola kuba bukubi kubanga bikisussa. Kati bigenda kujja eyo bitandika okunywa amata ebyonoone street zonna. So we need to get ready for the next parliamentary sitting that will be in Mbarara. Yeah, James. Sikyekyo ate James nawe linyankola endowooza.
Ennyindo yo buli muntu agimbuzaako naye mundeke mpumulemuko bannange.
James by'okukamafragi nga si birungi. Ate ne Morgan uli agamba mulaalo simanyi mutima waawa. So kati ndi ku bantu abatuufu. Kati mulala wamutyango huyo koga ni mulalo huyo James mulalo yeah
Oranya mahembe omanyiyo
ate nze ndiweyo nze ndi mumbejja wawa
nze kati oranya mahembe oba onaatera otuuka ku shema waliwo ogwo omuggo ogwawula shema ku oranya mahembe nze kati wenva
teri malaalo
oba obadde tokimanyi nze akantambira muga
kati akantambira we are coming to area
naye banna akantambira kitegeeza ki tawemulira mu linnya
eza yampo god
mbadde manyi ayinza owemulira mu linnya obanga banna
so we need to organize akantambira amanya mugisha amanya kimanya biki yesawa
and the good thing nze ndi wali kakoba ku kitambiro yes
abakakoba muri mu kibuga makati
nze ndi wakazo ndi wa Dani Kimosho njala kidani Kimosho ekyo Dani Kimosho mukimanye ekyo
ye Dani Kimosho
anyway, thank you so much, good girl. By the way, your submission, but then yes, so thank you very, very much for the great submission.
Procedure matter.
Yes, please.
Procedure right for the honorable members of Parliament to be here without accepting to say and to believe in actions. Is it procedure?
It is not. Era oyo musindikira mu disciplinary committee ewa gundi wa Kristo. Musindikira mu disciplinary committee Kristo I'm handling. Tukoye jogo. So guys, thank you so much. By the way, I was so much motivated. Thank you so much, good girl, for that great submission. One thing I picked also from your submission is okuzimba enyumba you build from the foundation and then buli bloke matalinga. So yes, on the first day we had few people outside Kampala, but now you can say today we didn't have in Gulu, and right now we can say, okay, we know that when we have something, we are sure that Gulu will stand with Uganda. So that is something good. I tell you that we all believe and we know and we accept that 1 is better than 0. 1 is better than 0. So anyone who celebrates 0, anyone who celebrates 1 is I think is something. You celebrate 0, you can't celebrate 0. So before there was nothing. Right now we have, at least we know, we protest. At when we talk about 4 people, let me tell you, when we talk about 4 people, it doesn't mean actually there are 4 people, but there are people that didn't know, who saw, and they are willing to join those 4. That means therefore you don't know how many people were even willing today. Maybe they were not.
Let me tell you something. Even before the 4, there are people that organized, there are people that stood and don't think the 4 just came around on the street. No. There were meetings, they were deliberate. You before you even get the 4, there's mobilization, there's planning. So don't think it is just 4. Even if it is just 4, the fact that people came up and stood, amid this all the intimidation, they were Gulu, what your barracks in number, no wanga kale sigulu wani Uganda kati nti abantu bade bataddeko pressure y'okuba nga tebakkirizibwa kubako kye boogera bakimanyi bw'oyogera ogenda kusibwa naye the fact that people no longer they have faced their fears of government nze nkola ki ngenda that should also be should make us proud in terms we have been able to tell people and people hear us and get concerns. So it's not about the numbers, it's about the message. The message was there, was loud and clear. It is in Gulu. We are in Kampala. You know how many kilometers are here from here in Kampala, Kampala and Gulu? No. You know? So the long amount of time and never again and pack a good and protest. We should be very, very proud. We did a good job. Me, no one can tell me nothing. Each of our day, we will say, I even don't care who is the clerk. Any clerk doesn't care if he's the clerk, you know. We have the person that we know, but we know Kunigiriza, we know Motwala. You think that left them the same? You think they didn't? We think that catching by the way, James, whatever on the one, Dr. Nico, we Banna hotel.
Yes.
There were only two people. But the message was loud and clear. Teyamujayo, balamuteyaje neyewozaako, wasn't hissing. So it's only Takulimba. Takulimba nagamba mulemeddwa simanyi biki biki. No. Oyo kereyo mutatamanya nti kiki kyentambuza oba kati bwentambuza waba abantu abajjasa abanyumirwa ekinyumo mwetwaze bangi tuli mu kinyumo. No. Era nze mbawanye example y'omwana oyo Clara. She was a solo protest in church. You think that church didn't? Abali mu church omu bonna tebategeera ne bagamba n'omwana gwe bakutte waaki abadde yeekalakaasa lwaki. Amidst all this we are protesting but also mobilizing. The fact that we mobilize up to Gulu is a very, very, very beautiful thing. They tell you who was today was. People James go agamba abejinja tugambwe kalakase, were you in Jinja? Were you part of those boys? No. But you preached the message and the boys in Jinja understood, took up to the streets. Same thing has happened in Gulu. So it means we are doing
Atembalala, they are cooking also.
Atembalala tujja. Sina is the food soldier. The food soldier. Food soldier, you know what otambuza ebigere. Yokubeera ng'otambuza ebigere food soldier olina okutuuka w'olina okutuuka. Okitegeera James. So byebyo munnange. Ate era nga bw'ogambye okuzimba buli ttaffaali mu matwazi. Ate kasooka ng'ozimbisa ettaffaali ng'omanyi lino binayinaine enkuba n'obwe n'erikuba bijja kusigalako. Kati eddolooza abaana abamu olina ky'obagamba nti bave ku mulamwa. Wabawadde ssente? Tobawadde ssente. Kitegeeza abo enkuba n'obweneebakuba n'obweneekola ki balina personal conviction bakikoze amidst all the intimidation, amidst the military regime, nti kati abo bo bali solid. And those are the people that you need to change this world. Toyetaga bantu bano banjagala visa simanyi nsooke mumpe we naddukira. No. Twagala abantu abali solid nga kimanyi tagenda kudduka wali wano mu Uganda. Tayigenze ku UN musimanyi mumpe we naddukira. Mushtegera be bantu abali solid nti bagenda kubeerawo ne bwe tunabeerawo mwaka mulamba nga tukyalwana bajja kubeerawo. And those are the people that you need. Era nogamba nti ofune ekirindi ky'abantu obaweeyo 2,200 owava boda mukole vibe kinyumo. My those are two different things. Egy'ekinyumo nogali tugenda kwekakasa tukole vibe. Ng'ebyabayimbi ne mumanya ng'ajja mu katundu n'akwasayo
Bigwa musawe munga buli onokwera yerabide ensonga lwaki yabadde ku luguudo.
Exactly. Ate nekirala abantu baleme tuwuddisa okuturifaringira ku riots. These are protests. These are not riots. Mumukole kye baakola mu 2021 obwakabaka simanyi 2009 that was a riot. It is not a protest. You know? So tutambe kupesi ya FedEx double the efforts, let's keep going. We are doing a good job.
Thank you so much. That's a great message. Segenda kujidda namu. Morgan ogenda lindako soke mpe Mukasa Mike, then after Morgan then Crystal. Disciplinary committee chairperson Crystal. Mukasa, are you able to speak?
Ndowooza mpulikika?
Yes, please. Yes, all clear.
Okay, thank you. Greetings to everyone in the space. And Sona, thank you for the good work because you've been here, I think, since over when. abamu tubadde tujja ne tubuukako ne tudda ne tujja ne tubuukako ne tudda nga oli. So thank you guy. Lumu twaliko mu space omwana nampa omuzindalo n'angamba mbu what can you talk about the parliament of Uganda? Ne mugamba I don't discuss things that Museveni has compromised. Now I'm going to discuss as a honorable in a parliament that we have. Now this is our parliament. I'm so glad that finally I got a parliament where I can discuss, because the other house of Uganda, I can't discuss in that house. We've got a space. We have a parliament now in the space. So anyone who wants to be an MP, want to be a honorable in the parliament, you can come to our space. The only difference we have now for us, we are just honorables of our nation. Tuli babaka bagwanga lyaffe Uganda, tetukiikirira constituents, nti tukiikirira.
So Engol, please mute. Benjamin, please mute your mic now. Get a mass. Mukasa, go ahead.
Okay, so tufunye space, tufunye parliament. So kati ngenda kuteesa nga mubaka. But before nga sinaba kuteesa chi parliament yaffe kye yandikoze, if we had a chance okubanga tuteeseza eggwanga lyaffe Uganda nga saba abayaayi nga ffe tuteeseza eggwanga lyaffe, I will submit what we would have done. But before that, I'm going to read you some things from Daily Monitor and some things
Point
back.
Of procedure, Honorable Speaker.
Yes. No.
Yes.
Is it
granted?
Is it procedurally right for a honorable MP to begin submitting without introducing himself and his constituency?
I said we don't have a constituency. Tukiikirira gwanga Uganda. Tuliba honorable members abakiikirira eggwanga Uganda. Kyekyenjawulo kye tulina okuva mu ba MP baffe abakiikirira busi bu minor constituency. We are tukiikirira gwanga. So tuliba honorable abakiikirira eggwanga. By the way, kyonkyogedde Morgans. So some statements from Daily Monitor, man, yawandise n'agamba doctors need fair pay and not to lecture them about patriotism. Patriotism is not about support for a political ruler or a political party. It's not about surrendering to enslavement or manipulation. That's one of the statements. Another statement is also in Daily Monitor. It says that over 295,000 public jobs are vacant. Mweri eggwanga kitegeeza eggwanga lyagwa. Bwobanga you have like 295,000 public jobs are vacant. Like you don't have people who are working there. So you're not running a country. Then there is another statement also from Daily Monitor. They said China to give 19 billion for Naguru Hospital. Imagine Parliament is going to spend 20. Is it 20? Yeah. Parliament is going to spend 20 billion in the sittings, the regional sittings. But now a foreigner, an imperialist, they are calling us imperialists. They are saying that we are being funded. They are saying a lot of fucking things. But you hear that China is going to give 19. I don't know. I don't even understand the word give. They are giving us on what grounds? China is going to give 19 billion for Naguru Hospital upgrade, just for upgrade. But the parliament cannot spare the 20 billion and give it to Naguru, and then we chase China out. So there is another statement. This statement was from, I think it was January 2008, way back. Yali Betty Kamya. Yagamba Museveni seems to have a vengeance on Uganda, as if the country was unkind to him and he must pay for his suffering. No one can do what Museveni has done to Uganda unless they have a score to settle. It's like Museveni taka tuina chetu wamukola. In discussing nnyo Museveni guys mujja kunsonyiwa on this platform, because when I add dots, when I make calculations, when I study the message of my country, I understand that we have one big problem. The rest are not problems. The problem is Museveni. That's why I want you to add those, putting it to that man. Then the rest will. Omugezi omu yagamba nti bw'olaba enswera oyina kujjawo kyekireeta enswera. You understand? So we have enough money. We have enough money. Bw'oteebereza ssente ze bali mu kusipendinga waggulu eyo, we have enough money to run our country if the thieves are eliminated from the political arena. We're going to eliminate them, and we've started. Ngenda kuongereza ku submission ya Good Girl nti when you can have 4 people in Gulu, nze situkangako Gulu, I was going inawe nakoma saatuukayo. Naye it's a very big distance from the city of Kampala. Bw'obanga oyina abaana bana, abalenzi bana, b'otamanyi na waje bafubutuse b'otaasasudde, b'oyinza n'okuba nga bazzeeko mu space naye nga emabegako obadde toyinza na bali organizing nti mwe bali, nga bazze ku street, nga bali bana. Do you know what it means to have 4 people of the same message saying that Anita must resign, stop corruption and everything? That one in up country. And you have others in Jinja. You have others. Nga waliwo n'abakwatibwa. Remember baatukwata nga 23. Kyandibadde kisobola okukanga buli mwana yenna okudda ku street. Naye bwe kiba nga baatukwata naye nga abaana bakyajja ku street. You people, that one is something that is, you can't even talk about it. We are doing something that is, and waliwo ekintu kye mutamanyi. Museveni atya ne bweba nswera singa etandika okuba ng'efuna amagezi. Because Museveni alina ekizibu nti ayagala nnyo, era yakola statement n'agamba he was disappointed that elites, he said elites disappointed him. So alinga na resortinga ku basiru oba kitegeera alaga nti abagezi bamuyuwayo na resortinga ku basiru. Kati njagala mutandika okukimanya nti tuli bagezi balala ate abali mu kumulwanyisa. Era kimutadde ku bunkenke, kibatadde ku bunkenke bw'obanga olina abaana bana nga bazze ku street nga tubaddeyo ne bammembe eyo 3 ababayaaye, abo basajja bayaaye mwana babadde 3 plus. Abaana bana bonna babasinga okutegeera because 3 ebiri Gulu, byonna 3 ebiri Gulu oba bonna bali 10 nga bali Gulu mbu bagenze kutuula. Abaana bana babasinga okutegeera because abaana abana bamanyi the reality of Gulu, bategeera what Gulu needs. Gulu doesn't need corruption. Era abaana bazenga bagamba tetwagala corruption, Anita must resign. Bonna abali mu parliament ye Gulu basupporting corruption. I don't care oba gwani aliyo. In fact, I'm not a Democrat. Aba basajja bewunyisa nnyo mbizi because they don't even read nature. Because obutonde bwogera n'ebitonde, nature communicates. Okubanga twafunye tragedy mu kaseera k'okubanga mugenda kwonoona billion 5 every sitting, Katonda bwe kibanga kituufu because Nabanja yagamba nti yabadde nteekateeka ya Katonda singa nkitwala mu her understanding nti kale tukitwale nti kwabadde kuteekateeka kwa Katonda ateekateeka butonde. Bwe kibanga Katonda yateeseteese obutonde ne bwogera eri abantu b'ekiteezi ne bafa, kyabadde ng'ekicommunicating eri abagwagwa nti bwe mubanga mugenda kwonoona ssente ezitalina kye kigenda kukyusa mu Gulu, let me create this so that nature can speak to you. Na creating a tragedy mufunemu okutegeera mu 20 in times of emergency you can forego some shit. Musobola okwesonyiwa ebintu ebimu ne mutaasa abantu bwabadde butonde nga bwogera eri ebitonde, oba yabadde creation ngeyogera eri creatures. Naye embwa ezo tezisobola na kusoma butonde ne zeerekereza ne zigamba katutaasa abantu b'ensi. Okitegeera zikutte kkubo zambuse waggulu. Bwe tuba nga kale tukirize nti ffe tukulietinze parliament yaffe, kiki kye twandikoze? Bwe tuba nga kituufu twagala parliament esembere eri abantu, tosobola kukwata bantu batano like in the regions of northern region notandika okunoonya abantu bomanyi nti bagezi. They can understand their places, they know their people who can know their people. No gamba parliament, no sindika people on ground like 4 or 5 of them. No gamba mugende mutunonyeze nebo sindika bana mawulire. Munansonyi, I don't know what time I'm going to use, but like in a few minutes. Nebo sindika bana mawulire no gamba nti katukwate mpapula za mawulire zitandika okukola research on that region, then mupikinge ya abantu abasobola okubanga bategeera there. Nga mwagala kusembeza parliament eri bantu mpakinga abantu bategeera region eyo mubalete mu parliament, few people like 5 or 10 mubalete mu parliament jetule Uganda, then mubawe podium, mubawe floor, mubagambe what are the things of northern Uganda, what are some of the urgent things of northern Uganda, bazi tabling ku parliament. You do the same thing no chikola mu central, no chikola mu good in mugwange eri naku people you can musobola okukekkereza aba bantu banyiza mwana abasajja abo bate musagala na balirana. So let me end it here, sorry.
All right, thank you so much, Banna. I have seen a photo with of Anita Among with Salim Banna. This country is very confused the country. I've seen Anita Among, she's with Salim Saleh. Imagine Omubi.
Why are you surprised, James? Oli yafuulayo kingdom ye ono naye yafuula ono naye n'abakyala alina kingdom ye kati munaye wa kabaka businkanye kabaka bwa mafia boss from the central meeting the mafia boss in
the caption jempa nembula kwegamba omanyi okuba ne caption yo Banna Morgan Honorable Morgan.
Thank you, Right Honorable Speaker. Honorable members of Parliament, we want to thank you for your submission. And first, Right Honorable Speaker, I want to report to you that the Honorable Precious didn't actually lay on table what she received as chicken, so that we might share as the Parliament. So I think that is also corruption that we always talk about here. So she must lay on table so that we all understand how things move. Just for laughs. Back to the.
She will tell you that is so corporate social responsibility.
Exactly. I know that's why I'm your deputy.
This is Anita Among protecting Tahewa. But anyway, I want to thank everyone who is taking it on themselves to see that we still have a discussion about issues that matter about us. About the boys that protested today, just like Precious said, whether it is one person braving the intimidation and the instillment of fear in us and going out there to protest, that is a plus on us as a generation. I dream of a time whereby the onlookers will join those ones protesting, and trust me, by the time that happens, we shall topple the leadership of this government. We've been discussing this all day long, and we would love to say again, our issue is not against the parliamentary sittings. If these people were actually using their money to go out there, we wouldn't have any problem with them if they were spending their money. But our issue is about the useless expenditures. Our issue is about the priorities of these people. They go to a region that needs just 2 billion to get a CT scan, 2 billion, or to set up a good health facility, 2 billion to set up a good school block. But they see that as nothing. We rather put this on ourselves and go out there and, and talk and come back. Now the question is, in the regional parliament, who gains, who loses? It is us as Ugandans that lose. Because at the end of the day, the financial implication is brought on us. We are the ones that are going to pay for their fuels. We are the ones that are going to pay for wherever they sleep, whoever they sleep with in these nights as they spend them in the regions they are going to be in. Whoever they sleep with, we are the ones paying. Whatever they eat, we are the ones paying. Where they sleep, we are the ones paying. So we need to wake up as Ugandans, and we need to use this as a rally cause for us to wake up in every region where we come from. And I said earlier, we need to help the people from Western Uganda in each and every way possible, so that I'm quite sure of two regions, that is Western Uganda and Eastern Uganda. They will turn up if we empower them. Thank you, Right Honorable Speaker.
Thank you so much. Honorable Dr. Morgan, for your great submission and also being time cautious. Those are some of the very good qualities that we need in our honorables. Sibali bamuwa dakiika 3 tasobola nazikozesa bamugamba shut up. Tebalina nnyo makulu. So dear Ugandans, I want to appreciate all of you that have been here from 10 a.m. up to this time. We are going to close this space at exactly 8. I want to appreciate all of you that have been around and contributed. I want to appreciate all members from Northern Uganda. First of all, I want to appreciate those that I reached out and you actually managed to come. I also appreciate those that didn't come. Yeah, next time, please, I know you'll come. So I really appreciate all the efforts of Ugandans who have kept this space going. It's not easy to keep a space for this long time. Really, it's not easy. So it's you guys who have kept it. And thank you so much. I also want to appreciate our colleagues, the handle Northern Uganda Youth Watch. Thank you so much. Thank you very, very much for mobilizing all the speakers from Northern Uganda. We are building a country that will have to bring all our efforts, all our energies, our ideas, or everything that we can do together. So thank you so much, my brother, and also the sister also that you work with, and everyone. So we are so much grateful. I know there are some that maybe wanted to speak, but then they were not able because of the poor network, and others couldn't manage because of their own maybe fears and all that. But so many people wanted to speak. But today has opened a way for us to be able to engage with up-country communities, and we believe that on the event when the Parliament will be going to Mbarara, we'll have a very big space. Also, we know that a good girl will be able to coordinate that, and we can have it. Our Parliament can continue, and also when these guys go to Masaka, we can also do the same thing. And when they go to Mbale, also we can do the same thing. So from today, we can start to know, like, okay, when they go to Masaka, which people are we going to get, so that we can really talk with the people from the area, like how, as you saw, Achaye has been a support of this regional parliament, but I was shocked that he's one of the people that came and was supporting. He was against the regional, and they have bad blood with Honorable Morgan. So, but it was nice that they were on the same panel and squeezing each other. So it happened overnight. Yesterday he was in Mapendu's space and he was supporting this regional parliament. Then shocked that this morning he's on a panel and is actually opposing it. That's how people can change, and it's very, very great. And then also people that provided us data, people that provided our handle, the Northern Uganda Youth Watch, who provided us with data. Also, please be blessed. Thank you very, very much for that. And because I had promised that you guys, if I happen to get, you will support me, and then you guys actually responded and you supported our brothers with data. It's not easy to keep on. You get good girl knows that data is expensive, guys. So it's not easy to keep on. And these NRM guys in MTN and Airtel, they are thieves. You just load like this, the data will be off.
Ate kati bamanyi nti tutugala nnyo ku social media tebatwagalako bannange they have doubled the cutting.
So data is one of the things that is disturbing. That's why sometimes you don't see your colleagues. Sometimes not that they don't want, but data is expensive, and we understand. So data is very, very expensive, and but I appreciate everyone that supported our brothers and sisters from northern Uganda so that they can be on, and this is the spirit. Also, guys, follow that page, and because at any time that you want anything from Gulu, you don't have to go very far. You just go to the DM and ask him or ask her, or I want to know this. I want to know this. I want to know like this. So you that means like we have opened many channels for ourselves, but also we have opened the whole country for ourselves. Like if I want something right now, if in Mbarara, I just reach out to Good Girl or bring back our people. If I want something in Gulu, I just reach out to Northern Uganda or Flash or anyone, and then I know where to.
So for me, don't rank me about Mbarara. You should rank me.
The way you want to be ranked, ate bannange speaker ono musajja yagambye yapresentinga bebusoga kati ate ayagala nab'Embarara muno si bululu tebitatuuse kukwata mu keeki y'eggwanga ono mululu nga mungi.
There is a place gye njagala omutwalemu eri Bushenyi awo bagamba waliwo nnyo abantu abo kiraka byasinga okwagala muntwalire Bushenyi awo kiraga byebisinga omutwalayo ndooza kyobola abigira muntwalire Bushenyi awo waliwo ka place awo kalinga ishaka awo byasinga okwagala ndooza mujoba omuntu alira kyobola abyesibako naye ga anyway seriously be bano ba MP bano bosanga pose MP kyoli oli gwe bali baweweta yani oyo
ono mukana ajja kubanga mapenduza ajawa independent ate dakika emutuuka mu opposition ate wuyo mwena alemo
ate wuyo mupiero oyo kati ali mupiero oyo kwenye abazungazuga mapenduza ali mukuzunga tategerekeka. So guys tusekemuko nga space tena wakugalawo. First of all I want to appreciate guys mbadde so much mbadde nkoye ne katika Good Girl mpate mwaka seko wanene njagala nveko solo kubanga mpumula mbulungi nga nawo ka smile. So nekirala tomorrow is a protest day. Remember, Thursday is always a protest day. Just know that the first thing you have to do is Thursday is a protest day. Please don't forget, Thursday is a protest day. Always Tuesday and Thursday is a protest day. But when these guys never take a parliament on a Wednesday, that also becomes a protest day. So that's what we agree to do. We have to protest against them at all times. We won't stop, but also it is going to help us to build more energy and momentum for this kind of movement. So buli mwako lecha chasobola mulete ideas when you go in any space, like some don't like to building a momentum ideas like that. Ababera muna shift build ideas so that muberanga musozitandikirako. Always Onyango yayagala okusembayo. When those spaces, those area spaces Onyango yajjanga yayagala okusembayo. Ate awulidde nga ngamba ngenda closing era serious abi microphone. Era siringa yayagala kwogera. I will give Onyango, then Kristo is going to be the last. Sebo Onyango tukutegedde. Tojja sebo nakuguddemu. Onyango will speak, then Kristo will be the last person to speak.
Sino otandise okunnemesa njagala wegendeza abantu abatera okukwata mu byenfuna byaffe bino batera kubeera
nange sinaba kwogera shift yange y'okumakya mbadde njogera shift ya rugby kati ngenda kuda mu shift ya rugby kumakya sinajyogera
olaba tulwanyisa w'amaanyi alina emmundu katyolo gwe bijja kunona naye njagadde kujjukiza wa comrades nti enkya we have a team of comrades 23rd protesters abagenda mu kooti different courts I think but what I'm sure of is Buganda Road ng'ogyeko abaddooni temujja naye wabayo omuntu ayagala okundabako physically nkyalo ngenda okuba mu kooti omulamuzi waali osobola
okundabaabalambuzi ennaku zino
owa abantu bandaba ssebo leero nina omuntu n'aŋŋamba bannaye n'aŋŋamba gwe sigo wasonga mu basirikale wabuuza omusirikale obaaguze poloti neŋŋamba naye omwana abadde kyono yokka ayogedde waliwo bano abakuma aba traffic neeyiseewo mpolampola ne neeyongerayo ŋŋambye esikulwa nga bakwata nze naye so kyekyo bacomrades bagenda kuba mukomera amawulire amalala genfunyeeko tubaddeko ne bacomrades abagenzeeko eruzira okulambula ku bantu abaliyo be bakutte aba ECOP amawulire agavaayo gali nti yes ruzira condition mbi amazzi tegannaddako kati abali baddeko eruzira mumanyi kyekitegeeza okubeera mu woodi erimu ttooyi munda ng'ogiyingira saa mwera ne bakugalira nga ate amazzi tegaliiko
ekibugumu temusobola kusala zike mugendagenda mu kigali babanyigenga abantu 8 babanyigenga amabidde
embeera ya nnaku. However, the most alarming thing ye condition ya Sami bagambye waliwo Sami bagamba nti bagenda bamushifting bamutwala kitaya naye tulina credentials ezo n'ababaddeyo abasibe babagambye nti yavaayo nga bamuto challenge era kati tumubanja. We need him to be produced. I think we need to demand him more ku social media. I don't know if we can create a hashtag for him kubanga abantu bagamba abali ku prison bagamba nti bagenda mu transferring omujjawo nga bamukozeeko bamuyisiza bubi nga bamutocharingiddeko ddala. So I don't know who can really check him out for us, but we need to find out.
He was supposed to come back on third. So third or second?
I think it is either third or second. Nange siri sure. Naye ng'eruzira taliyo. So giga mawulire genjagadde obbawa enkya tugenda kubeera ku kooti e Buganda Road ssaawa 3. Tulabe basajja balaba kyatugamba.
Ne Akirewo naye akomawo Nakirewo naye bamuleeta mu kooti enkya bayigawe. Kivumbi. Akirewo Kivumbi.
Banaye tugendeko mu kooti teri kiwamaanyi nga kulaba Banna Uganda nga bakuyimiriddeko. Nze natuuka mu kooti after before olunaku lwennyini lwe batumandinga eruzira n'etunuulira faces ziri mu audience n'emwenya era amawulire gankwatanga mmwenya, but the smile there was a lot of strengthening. Omuntu abanga kuchargizemu bw'atyo kutunuulira familiar faces ng'oli mu kaguli wali notunuulira familiar faces abayimiriddewo mu kimanyi. So let us stand in for the different comrades that are coming. Abo Akirewo ate yo weetaaga ddala okubeerayo abasobola because it is really important. Otherwise soon awanyimye omukisa gw'okubanga nze nsembayo naye mujjukire okwesimbawo mujjukire n'okubuulira enjiri. Have a good time neyanziza.
Onyango nga tonnagenda sona mpayedde kigemo onyango nga tonnagenda emizindaalo gituuseewa sinagambulira kiri wekka.
Emizindaalo zo gwange naguguze. I think I will share a photo for you in chat space enaabeerako nja kubaweereza ekifaananyi kyange eky'emizindaalo gyange.
Nakugamba nfunira price nange njala kugula omuzindaalo gwange nsobedde tujja kujja ndooza tukwegatteko tukozesa ogwo gumu.
Usually bwe mba neteekateeka ogenda okubanja ebyange eri gavumenti I have to put a couple of things in my business organized. So mbadde very occupied naye eno week ekyo time esigaddeyo before the month closes kati maze okuteeka ennyumba yange mu order tuli ku business. Banaye tulina okuba ettendo amazina
gundi Shesha alina omuzindaalo good girl. Reach out to Shesha yaraguze Shesha alina omuzindaalo.
Kati mugenda okubuulira enjiri embalala. Mugenda okubuulira enjiri embalala.
Shesha alina omuzindaalo.
Good girl ku roundabout awo waliwo pastor abeerawo oluusi ng'abuulira enjiri. Njagala obeere mu mabbali ga pastor awo ng'omuwa vibe ng'akuwa vibe atambuze ekya Yesu Kristo nga bw'otambuza ekyenguzi n'ekyokuggyako anita amongo. Bannaye eggwanga lyaffe tugenda ditwala nampaka. kubanga basajja batukwata nampakanzi omusajja yansitula nankwata mu busajja nansitula bwati amagi n'agawanika mu bbanga ne ŋŋamba omusajja ono ng'atamanyi ye bwe galuma ekimukwasa amagi gange nnanga ki naye ng'ayitisa nti yaliyo gwe basasudde ssente okukakasiza ddala nti obulamu bwange abukola ki abumalawo. And I'm just from an operation about 5 months ago. So buli omu yali worried naye yengeri olwaba batuyica wekyo naffe tugenda kujja nga tuli banyiivu with as much why teyasobola agatuukako tulina engeri gye twekweka twekweka munnaye omusawo oyo ge nali naye yagambanga nti omusajja yakanyanga kunoonya akwate no mu bisambi tandaba naye nga nange neekwesa mpolampola nga tasobola kuntuukako. Yasobola ate ne project yagigula kubanga obusungu bwe yali ayogeza bwali bulaga nti nkonya awatuufu. Project agikola ki tagiyina naye akuma bya bugagga bya Mongo na bya Museveni tali bituukako talisobola wadde ssente ezigula ekyo ekya Mongo ziteeka ku akawunti ye ya savings naye amukuuma ng'akuuma obulamu bwe. Kyekisinga okukwasa ennaku mu byonna. Kyekisinga okukwasa ennaku mu byonna emiliyoni 8 ezigula ekyo ekyanita Amongo teri musirikale azina ku akawunti ye eya emergency. Ye ku akawunti abamu tebalabanga na miliyoni yekutte kubanga nina wana yali aŋŋamba bamusa ku musala gwa miliyoni namba naye ye bukyanga ba akawunti ye twaka emitwalo 32 bakutema ebintu ebyenjawulo nomaliza ngo n'emitwalo 32 kati abasajja abo banaye tulina obusungu naye kale kankomaawo kangene ngolole suuti yange eya kooti neyanziza.
Thank you so much Onyango. Era nkulemeseza Ssebo Sigwa asembyeyo at least Kristo are you there? Then Kristo good girl ayina engeri gyakigizeemu awo era n'amala n'akikira. After Kristo then good girl ajja tuwe Sale Sembayo.
Thank you, Right Honorable Speaker. Naye bannanga ayita n'amalayitirako wano.
Ayinza zimba omutima.
Tunawetaaga ozaala abalongo basipiika baba n'abalongo.
Nedda Ssebo oli teyabazaala buzaazi atendeka naawe nze nsobola
bale ndakuga nti mpozi tubamubbire tubamuwe ng'oli bwe yababba n'abeewa.
nedda
Mutemumanyi the way Anita is vibing in that house. Hemuwa amaanyi kati mwana mujiz arabanga mumuzaala wa anyway ebale kubeerako suna webale kuva ku makyoli wano guno mwoyo gwa gwanga gwennyini co-host mwebale kubeerako baganda bange for me feel energized kimpa amaanyi buli lunaku kuba kandi wayagalanga kukozeeno siba nti waliwo Munnayuganda ajja n'agamba nti we are just here wasting time era obanga oli wano nga ogamba we are just wasting time Muganda ngo ne musifo kikyamu weetuli tujja kubeerawo paka nga our mission is fulfilled ate nga tujja gigusa tujja kulemerako te Bannayuganda abatuufu we are the honorables bali ku byaabwe ate nze kimpadde essanyu mumanyi zino seats zimpadde amaanyi kuba kati they are exposing themselves more kuba babadde nga nga bakola obuvyo nga tufaayo nnyo ye naye kati gye beeyongerayo eri they are exposing themselves ate bo tebakimanyi kuba they are doing nothing jukira tubawakanye ate bagatulaga amaanyi kati bali awo bagatulaga nti katubaswaze ate nga ffe tuli ku kituufu bali ku kikyamu ate nga nabo bakimanyi kati bongera kwerabisa oba okitegeera bali bakola buvuyo ate tekimpadde maanyi nga kula abantu beggulu bamu north nga bafuddeyo nga bakambwe ennyo kuba bategedde kino kibasaze badde bakirinamu essuubi they had bakibaddemu n'amaanyi mangi nga bakimanyi kuba babadde nga bakiwagawaga busimanyanga baani bamapenduuza adde nga boogeza maanyi kuganga balaga nti be baboogereraye naye kati balabye ng'ekintu kibasaze bambi nga kibatuddemu kuba singa adde bakukifunamu twandibye nga businesses ziri active kuba MPs bagenze mu kitundu kirina kuba very active nekibadde just dormant kyebasebe basina kusinga ate bo ebakibeereramu bokka so bigenda tusala ffenna teyagenda kukifunamu kino kintu ge mazima sa bigenda kutusala naye tulina okusigala nga tuyimiridde we have to stay focused ffe tuliko kituufu ffe enkyukakyuka ffe bannayuganda tubana okubanga bwe twesibako tulwanirira nga si bannayuganda ye nga akimanyi Uganda weeganyira ajja kufuluma agenda ewaabwe so tetujja kubeesibako no tulina kwesibako ffe wano ffe bannanyini nsi wano we tuli kuba tuwaddeyo obudde bwaffe yeeza ate nga tukyabubwe kuba tetuliko tekirina budde it is timeless tekirina budde tulina kulemezaamu nze bamusingayo nti batuwulira lwakuba nti bagezaako okwebuzaabuza batuwulira naye naye bakola kutulaga nti batuwulira bawulira muli obulumi naye tebanakyakukola palina okubeerawo tayekiruma muntu yeefuula ategeera kumugamba nti oli mubbi kibaluma naye tebalina kyakukola nga tugasigala nga tubarangira we are going to expose them mu ngeri nti muli babbi kubeera babbi batubbye ate kati balumwa buli badde nga batubba mu kasirise when Ugandans are just sleeping now Ugandans are awake tekimpame kulaba nga Ugandans oli afaayo n'agenda ku street omanyi tubadde nga n'engombe egamba nti tulina that fear naye kati fear egenda eggwawo tekimpa amanyi naddala nga munnayuganda asise n'akukwata ekipande kye ng'akiwanise ng'ali ku kkubo nga tafudde ekyo kigenda kugenda mu maaso naye ngenze I have to go ekintu kimpa amaanyi bangi bakyajja olumi bweyongera kweyongezi buli lunaku ekyo kimpa amaanyi nazo endaba oli agamba nti I were doing nothing muganda wange achievements nyingi bwe tuula wansi you assess gye twakatandika just beginning tunaba tutandika butansi tukyaza okusaba Uganda yesu wabadde nga wabiraba naye nga tamanyi watandikira kati sasa tufatira okuba ettuufu nti yes kwekino kiri bwe munagenda nga twezaamu amaanyi n'agamba yes tusoboka we wala amunne ng'agenze ku luguudo n'agamba yes I can do it naye n'asituka n'agamba laagundi akikoze nange nja kukikola so mwabagamba nti tekina kye tukoze musaaga muli ku byammwe tulina achievements nyingi that's why tulemerako bulunaku n'okeera lunaku noga I have to wake up tubala wasibula abadde ku space for the whole day wali kuba alaba nga ekintu kitambula kirinako gye kiraga ate nga kijja kutuuka olunaku lugenda kukya lumu weeruti buli omu yeewuunya buli omu ajja kwewuunya tulina olumi bungi okukolako bingi erowooza ntu b'ekiteezi n'owunga n'olowooza eyugudo n'owunga abantu banywa amazzi nante n'owunga okugamba n'otunire eggwanga Uganda nga teririimu yadde abalina ekisa ba MP ze bakolera mbuto zaabwe buli lunaku batuna wali kasente anita mpaddeyo mmeka musinzanga Katonda naye olunaku lujja kukya anita ng'ali ku maviivi ge she will kneel down agamba Ugandans forgive me nangwali amulinako kisa kuba kenyini gye yeetemedde omugwa gugenda okumukuba kagwetemedde olunaku lugenda kukya ng'amaanyi gaayogeza kuba abantu bakolera tebalakira mulabamu bamukoze ate bwe gatukoza bamusuule bajja musuula nkirinako obuvumu bungi tebagenda kumusuula nga bamuggyeko all the powers ng'asigadde nga Anita Amongi nga munnayuganda Anita Amongi munnayuganda wadde munange yeesize ekizigo naye eyekyamula but he's a Ugandan he's a true Ugandan from Bukeddia tumegera kutuuka nga she's done on her knees Ugandans forgive me nga saba apologies naye nga tali amulinako kisa tabadde na kisa naffe so let's keep pushing twezeemu amaanyi twesupport tetwenafuya si budde bwakwenafuya no budde bwakwezaamu maanyi tetukwa kyekituufu we are on the right cause adinyooma ki tubaze ebbanga ddene nga tulaba ebintu bino bitambula naye nga buli ekikolebwako kituba ne kizikira naye kati okuva basula bannaffe senga kyazikira dda ne bava buli omwaka abankubye wano era bannayuganda ne bakyasituka ne bagamba no we have to go kuba olulimi bweyongera bweyongezi bannange tukituuke ezeemu amaanyi tujja kutuuka gye tulaga tekimpa amaanyi buli lunaku nze mpulira nga yes kyetwalindirira olwedda kasi kyetulimu and Ugandans are waking up. Tera government Banna Uganda bakyebase no bazuukuka kankome wano mwebale nnyo sula yebale kutuweereza right honorable speaker thank you ba honorables good guy mama hey
deputy speaker
kati onkolimidde ate ng'ogenda okoze
sikolimye naye nsasula nitamongo kuba she has the house.
Gundi Katrina in the comment section agambye it is not procedurally right, Mr. Speaker, for members of this space to refer to others as honorables. Mr. Speaker, this term has been tainted by Among Us Parliament. Mr. Speaker, Mr. Speaker, now honorable or stroke or HT refers to thieves, stroke thugs. We should use another word. Behavior. So, Deputy Speaker, those njagala concluding a session y'olwaleero so that bahonayo bagende malogi gaabwe agategekeddwa.
So guys, I want to thank you again so much for being here today. It's an honor to have you every single day. Mwebale kuzuukuka, mwebale kutegeera, mwebale kubeera honorable. Let's give the name a meaning again as we bring sanity to everything. Imagine even a name losing meaning because of people who don't even think. So before we forget, tomorrow people are going back to court. Our brothers and sisters have courts. So those who can make it to Buganda Road Court, I think it is 9 a.m. Let's be there by 9 a.m. Yes, let's be there by 9 a.m. Then also agenda, I think Kida Uchivumbi agenda court martial Makindye. Those who also can make it there, please do the needful. Don't also forget that maybe tomorrow, I think Onyango hinted about it, but I think it's about time we put it in Kanabano space. We are about 36 people, 40 people. So if 40 people of us made a tweet in for Sami and put a hashtag, trust me, it would make a whole difference. Okay, so Mbades Hawicha could I tweet a more demand for Sami because he was part of us. He was arrested on the 23rd. For those who don't know him, he was arrested on the 23rd, but up to now he's still in jail. He was in New Zealand, protested in New Zealand a few days ago because of shortage of water, and he was tortured and sent to Chitari, I think. Yeah, right. So and he's as the previous speaker Onyango told us, he's in a very bad state. Ate wano bagamba torture. It is torture. It is actual torture. Esibintu ebyokuba kuba omuntu omusajja wano yatugamba wano bamutorturinga, you know, that's Mayiga Munyarwanda Bobby, you know what it means to be tortured. We've seen the Kakwenzas, we've seen so many torture victims. So it is not something that we should take lightly when they tell us that one of us has been tortured. So I'm requesting that tomorrow or even tonight make a tweet in regards for Sami. Let's demand him. Let's make as much as noise as we can. And you know this works. We have made if we make enough noise, they will produce him. You know we have done this before and we can do it again. So let's not take it for granted, please. That is very, very urgent and very important. Kubanga we know we are our own security. We're security yange, ate is a security yo. Your voice is my security, my voice is your security. So let's not let him down. I'm sure he's counting on us to demand his unconditional release. Ate katengeje alina tortured, twabadde reductor and that start ali tortured, he would ajavayo matakifayo. But now that he's tortured, we really need him now. Okay? So yeah, thank you again for being here, Suna. You did a good job. I think right honorable Suna. Everything comes at a price. Everything comes at a price, so you've got to be solid. If we are solid, you have got to be double solid. I don't know if there's anything that is more solid, than you. So you should be solid at all times. bwemanga mmanyi nti oli solid nange mba solid n'omulala nakati nange naye omulala agumira ku nze nange ngumira ku ggwe okitegere kintu ekyo so bwe tuba tuzimba ennyumba buli agumira ku munne so you are going to be solid and solid so that's ekintu kino tusigala tukitambuza mwebale nnyo mwebale ddala ba honorable lastly nzikiriza okuyisa akalango mu parliament eno I also wanted to mention that tomorrow we will be welcoming new members at the new headquarters. So those also can make it up to there. Program starts at around 10 a.m. Also, you can make it there. So yeah, thank you again, ladies and gentlemen. See you tomorrow. We have a space tomorrow sooner, right?
No, I have a program tomorrow.
Opondos. Okay.
Yeah.
I really get it. Holding this space for all these hours is not a joke. Anyone who thinks it's a joke should try it one day. You would waliwo Salma oli posting nga atandika okumpita kati kugutugaloze simanyi kwogera kati mbagambe ki so yeah, it is something that is not easy to be done, but definitely tomorrow, if there is no one to hold a space, I'll be holding a space around 10 a.m., 11 a.m. If there is no one by then who have time, I'll be holding a space because we cannot go mute. I cannot allow that in my house. We've got to keep talking. So it's your moral duty to wake up and make their lives hard, make their pressure go high. The more we are here, the more the pressures go high, you know. So but when you come here and they hear our voices every single day, the pressure is in your take at already bakadde. Ngabadduka ke Vatican, benazeeko nga bakomawo ngera bamyusenge ng'emimmonde. Nga mwoga tayidde. Still, you know, but sigalamu. So I sign out. Good night. I love you all. See you tomorrow. But of course, the conversation continues on TL.